Hello everybody, my name is Miguel Montoya and right now we're going to talk about why criminal interest is needed in this world. But first I should probably mention what is criminal interest. Well, criminal interest is basically being interested in crimes. Like being interested in what crimes happened, what crimes is going on, or just thinking about crimes in general. They just want to know. They just like to know more about the crime world itself. And but sadly, some people do see that as bad. And most likely, the reason is because that they fear that if their kids or anyone they know looking too deep into the criminal world, they can get into trouble with it. Or what might most likely fear the most is becoming criminals themselves. They don't want to see their kids or people they know and love become criminals. And sadly, the fact there is some articles about this. One article from Glenn D. Walters talks about how kids getting more influenced by criminals than the criminals being influenced by kids. So basically, the study was to show to see if kids will get more easily influenced by criminals than criminals get influenced by kids. And sadly, the fact shows that kids are most likely to get more influenced by them. But there lies a problem too. They're just kids. Kids are one of the most easily influenced things out there. So of course they're going to get influenced by anything they see. And I'm just here to help show you how what criminal interest really does for you. It does not make you bad. Nothing bad happens. What it really does, it helps bring research to the people that like to learn more. They don't go and do crimes. They want to learn more about them instead of doing them. They're here to learn. They want to know more so they can probably help stop it or prevent it from ever happening. Also, the people that try and say criminal interest is bad, mostly because they just get it from the media or something like that. And that's not good. In a study from Anton Emanuelson and Romina Mel, the media can really influence how we see things, especially criminal activity. Now, before I go on, let me state that criminal activity is bad. Like, no question about that, it's bad. But they sometimes over exaggerate it to the point where it's almost like they're basically saying, oh, don't let your kids go up before 6 or they'll sure as well be dead. That's really stupid. And it's hurting. It's hurting the people that like learning about this stuff. And it's just not good. It doesn't help. What what criminal interest can actually help us do is stop crime, like what I mentioned earlier. It can help people. It can help everyone stay safe by knowing some signs of like what a bad neighborhood or bad people can be like. We try and stay away from that. And if we look more into the criminal world, we could see the signs of those things so that we could stop and just not get close to there. We can also possibly help the police by reporting what we see. If anything looks bad, we just show it to them and say like, hey, you think something's horrible over there, please check. And then boom, you probably just helped save a life right there. And it's not just that it can help, we also need people interested in criminals because it can help it can help us learn. It helps us learn the truth behind a lot of things. Like if there's probably a murder out there, they're like, "Oh, I wonder who did that." If if we get people who are truly interested in it, they can probably help solve it and help police officers if they feel like they see anything or feel like they know something that they could help with. But also, it can help them pay attention to better things. You can be more aware because of it. It doesn't just help the police, it doesn't help just the people, it helps yourself. You can help be aware of what everything else is around you so you can stay more attention, basically. And also, you never know. The next people who are interested in the criminal world can also be your next police officer or the next criminal investigator in your town or city. You never know. But it's not just good for us, it's not good because we need it, it's also just good for everyone in general. It helps keep our intelligence up by studying, researching a lot of other things. It can help clear our minds so we can become basically smart, like that guy over there. We all know who he is. Einstein. But it's not just that. It also helps to keep the people we know safe. And that's one of the most main things that everyone wants, just to stay safe and make sure nothing bad happens. And now it's time for my personal story with the criminal world. Okay, that sounded wrong. Not the my world. It's just what I've been through because of my criminal investigation needs and learns. I wanted to learn more, and because of that, my social life actually kind of got affected.